Hey, welcome to Rusty Bow. Today I have a piece of box blade and it's old, it's rusty, but it's going to become a recreation of a Mongol arrow. Stay tuned. Let this normalize before I work with it. Oh, wasn't using a rounding hammer. Oops. All right. Well, we will in the next run. Wasn't paying attention. All right. issue is this. I think that's. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, I don't know if you go back in the video and you look at what this looked like, but used the whole piece of steel. Had to grind out a couple small cracks just so they didn't become bigger problems, and they still have a little crack there, but it's not a big deal. That's going to grind out anyhow from when I do the final shape of the point, because the point's going to be much shallower. But I'm going to mill this now and make a proper Mongol arrowhead out of that. Okay, so it's pretty much milled, and I'm going to, unlike what the Mongols would have done, I'm going to give this a clay temper just for added strength, and just because I like doing the clay quench, the clay temper thing. So put a little Hammond on it and make the edges hard and hopefully the middle more resilient. This is still a heavier arrowhead than I wanted, but you know, it is what it is, and I've heard other people talk about these arrowheads being heavy. You know, I don't know what theirs happen to be, if they're, you know, they presented theirs as antiques from Mongol history. I don't know, because I kind of assume that, you know, they wouldn't want their arrowheads too heavy, and you know, even with a heavy bow, this is probably doable, but it's I'm still thinking about taking a little more off. But we'll see. All right, just letting this normalize before I put the clay to it. See how that comes out. Okay, so here's the clayed arrowhead, and get ready to do the quench. Doesn't appear to have warped at all. That's good. And here it cracks. Okay. Temper line is there. The Hammond there. So we're going to fit this to a shaft and test it out. Okay, I'm doing this at about 20-25 yards because I don't know what to expect from this arrow yet. So before I do a long range one, and this is a little bit of a shorter arrow. I'll explain that later, but well, let's go look at that. I like hitting on the first shot, even if it is just like about 25 yards, but look at that slice right there. So it will come out. I swear it. There we go. And the arrowhead is none the worse for wear. Alright, now we're going to do 35 yards just to see if we can get it there. A little short. Hopefully this is extra durable. Got it. Let's go look at that. Okay, not a bullseye, but I did hit the target itself. That's good. 35 yards. Oh man. Yeah, look at that. So, geez, went in easy enough. You'd think it'd come out easier, but the arrowhead is good shape. Hey, thanks for hanging out. The Mongol arrow repro that I made is I departed a little bit from historical on this, in that I gave it a clay temper like the Japanese blades. I wanted to give it a little extra edge in its performance, which it actually performed really well. And my understanding with these, and I suspect with all rope cutters, I mean, I don't know, it's like, I don't know how many armies need to cut rope, really. I always kind of suspected they were more for disabling, you know, the horses, because, you know, you catch them in the back of the leg or something like that, you know, take down the horse, take down the rider kind of thing. Not sure if somebody is a historian, they can either confirm or correct, but that's my going theory, has been for a while. Doesn't look like the sexiest arrow, I guess, but this arrow is by far one of the most fun arrows I've made. So, all right, well, hope you had a good week, and I will see you on the other side of this one. You stay well. Be good.